He's going for goal! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Now it's Dolberg. Calvert-Lewin. Now it's Dolberg. Spread out to the left. And it's Ribéry. Now it's Dolberg. Speculative strike. Brought out the best in the keeper.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
Newcastle have their third corner. They've played it short. Upamecano. Ribéry! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Everton can counter promptly here. McNeil. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. That has been cut short. Dolberg. And here's Ribéry. Look at this. He's had a shot! He has done it! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
Mangala. Upamecano proves too strong. Conte. Ribéry. And it's Son Heung-min. Dolberg receives it in a good position here. Not much subtlety about that challenge. The pressing's intense, and it's Conte! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
On the field,
Corner number 4 coming up here.
Number 2, Jimenez.
Bruno Fernandes moves short.
Sergio Ramos.
Conte.
Number 7,
He's gone for goal! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Coming on the field.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Number 13, number 3, number 18.
Picked out brilliantly. There's the shot! In for the follow-up! Sticks it away! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
After 86 minutes is
Everton choosing to make the first change.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late, and things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that.
Ndiaye! No, got right underneath it. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Bruno Fernandes.
there will be 5 minutes added
Dolberg.
time.
That has been slung wide. Can he finish? And he's missed it. Dolberg. 5 minutes to add. Dolberg. Shot could be on. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. So there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
No way through there. Now it's Dolberg. Distributed tidily. Dolberg. Steaming on goalwards. Big chance! He's scored! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Newcastle, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Bruno Fernandes, very much the hero in this game. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Yeah, they had a game plan.
Well, we have the most perfect day for you. A warm hello in every sense of the word. The sun is out, the football has a special place on this most idyllic of days. This, of course, the fixture to which we've been looking forward so very, very much, and for so very, very long. The scene could not be more beautiful. The pitch is pristine, the crowd basking in the sun, smiles on faces. A really good omen for the game, we hope. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No, he's had a hit! In for the pieces! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Raúl Jiménez did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Bernd Leno. I think his presence might make all the difference for this team. He's got lightning-fast reactions.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Lukic. Smith Rowe. Now Lukic. Spread out to the left. And the keeper beats it away. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Dolberg. Chance! He's scored! Dolberg is currently top scorer in the league.
Goal!
Fulham didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now?
Number 12, Kasper Dolberg.
Bruno Fernandes. Newcastle have hit the front early, a foothold in the game.
Well, this opening spell has been one big plus. They should look to add to it, not subtract.
Great hit! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Dolberg clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Newcastle with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. Lukic. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Bruno Fernandes. Over to the left. Anderson did well to stay calm there. Smith Rowe. Now it's Jimenez. And it's Iwobi. He's going all the way! He's shifting through the gears here. Smith Rowe! And that's caused a worry or two. Caicedo. Dolberg. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Dolberg. He's gone for goal! Ah, keep trying, and eventually it might come off.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Andreas Pereira. Smith Rowe. Now it's Jimenez. Oh, just skips past his man. He's found a way through. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Bruno Fernandes. For Dolberg. Out to the left it goes. Dolberg. Great ball, and he's in here.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Now it's Jimenez. And he's on his way.
Raúl Jimenez, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Andreas Pereira. And that has left him in a heap. Lukic. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Bassi. Smith Rowe. Could go all the way here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add, ambitious.
Heads it! He's got a goal! Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Goal! Number 7, Raúl Jimenez. Raúl Jimenez. Raúl Jimenez.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Newcastle head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. So there was the first half.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Caicedo. Steaming on goalwards. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. A lot, real chance! It's in! And again they hit the front. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? He's picked his way through. Dolberg. Smith Rowe. And he was quick to react. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Dolberg. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, to be honest, Peter...
There's the hit! Goal! And with that goal comes comfort. Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display, what a player.
Newcastle go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
The attendance for this match was 29,514.
Caicedo. So we've reached the hour mark. Newcastle have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in control. Has a go! And for a moment, time stood still. It's their second corner of the game. Bruno Fernandes goes short. And he's gone backward here. And it's Conte. Caicedo. Is there any support? He's got the shot away! They are rampant! And the lead is extended still further.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Newcastle grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Dolberg. Dolberg. And it's Raul. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Dolberg. He shifted it to the flank. And no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Jimenez. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Nuno Mendes. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Dolberg. Played out wide. Good read, needed to be. Smith Rowe. Now Anderson. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Now it's Iwobi. Dolberg. Opts for safety. Caicedo. And it's Conte. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. That has ended up in no man's land. Smith Rowe. Now it's Jimenez. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Well, that's been cut out. Well played. And here's Raul. Oh, he's bustling through here. Now can... Raul! Big relief. It just needed better contact.
Substitution on the field. Number 32.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Number 18.
Caicedo.
Andreas Pereira.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that
Number
simple.
8. Wilson.
Board shows
Number
there will be
6.
3 extra
Number
minutes.
16.
Caicedo.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Adama Traore. Oh, that's a key interception. And that is that. Newcastle can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Dolberg, totally unstoppable today. Everything he touched turned to goals. How do you look back on the game then, Jim? Well, we have the most perfect day for you. A warm hello in every sense of the word. The sun is out, the football has a special place on this most idyllic of days. This, of course, the fixture to which we've been looking forward so very, very much, and for so very, very long. The scene could not be more beautiful. The pitch is pristine, the crowd basking in the sun, smiles on faces. A really good omen for the game, we hope. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. So they meet again, these sides resuming hostilities at the start of the second half of the season. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Muller. Jota.
Such good technique.
Digne gets the nod here. Anything we should note about him, Jim? Diaz! He has hit that forcefully.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Jimenez. For Conte. Caicedo. Carvajal. And Caicedo. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So there's...
He's having a go! And it's Conte. Caicedo. Gravenberch. Robertson to McAllister. Conte. Ansu Fati. Still goalless. Jimenez. Mohamed Salah does really well to win the ball there. Great defending, strong and determined. Caicedo.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And here's Muller. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Ansu Fati. Muller. Very nicely done.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Diaz. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Muller. Ansu Fati. Decent hit! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Gravenberch. And it's Salah. Now it's Diogo Jota. Threads one in. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's managed to get shapes to shoot! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Mohamed Salah really ought to have made that count. He made all the right moves.
Jimenez. It's a pretty loose pass. He's Jota! He's keen, determined to have his say.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Digne. And Caicedo. Bruno Fernandes. Muller. Now it's Modric. He's had it taken off him. Mohamed Salah. He's right up in the top 10 scorers in the league. Always onto this. He's picked his way through. Towering header! It's there!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Liverpool get themselves into the lead.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
No outsmarting him this time.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And it's Modric. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Müller. He shifted it to the flank. Gravenberg. Looking for the run. And he welcomes it in. Oh, the shot could be on. Has a go! They've done it! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Liverpool grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Szoboszlai. Jota. Diaz. And he's lost. And the shot! Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Oh, this is...
Hits one! And that is a truly outstanding save.
Well, talking about a man on a mission, that was a super effort.
Massive leap! They've managed to get it away. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. While the contrast in fortunes here could not be much more stark. All smiles on one side, their qualities have shone through. But look across the other way, and there is nothing short of absolute deflation. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Jimenez gets across to intercept that. And it's Salah. Can he get it through? Oh, super! And a shot! It goes to show he is human after all.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Carvajal. And Caicedo. Digne. Ansu Fati. Now it's Müller. Szoboszlai. And Gravenberg. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. So what can they make of this? Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Moved on forwards. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Bruno Fernandes.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Müller. Played out to the right. Carvajal, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. He's beaten the last man. Now it's Diogo Jota. Real chance! It's there! It is no contest. It is a landslide. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
That is just the top drawer finish. He was always in control and couldn't have placed it any better.
Liverpool totally rampant here. Muller, Bruno Fernandes, Modric, big chance! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Konate, and it's Van Dijk. Szoboszlai, Diaz. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Now it's Diogo Jota. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Substitutions taking place.
Fantastic save, Ter Stegen. Well, would you believe that?
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
And it's been taken short. Newcastle can counter promptly here. And it's Salah. And he's been shifted off it. Muller. And that has put paid to that. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Elliott. Mohamed Salah. Modric. Stood up well to him there. And the counter is on. He is through here. Chance! And he's straight offside. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
Ansu Fati. Coming on to replace him
Jimenez.
is number 8. Substitution in progress.
That is Conte. Diaz is having the time of his life here. It's just beyond his reach. Gravenberg. Now it's Muller. Musiala. Bruno Fernandes! And he's spooned it over the bar.
Well, the control on receipt was far better than the control on dispatch.
Robertson.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Oh, he's in! Conte. Now it's Muller. And it's Modric. He might be in here! Knocks it out wide. Played back in. Mohamed Salah. Oh, that's a fine interception. It's got in! He's put through his own net!
Oh, it's an unusual turn of events, and it was an honest attempt to help out, and I suppose it can happen to anyone.
Substitution on the field. Number 19, Bruno Fernandes. Number
So,
25,
time for changes on both sides,
Muller.
actually.
Coming on the
Liverpool
field,
got some help
number
from Lady Luck
15,
there. They all
number
count.
6, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Spread it left.
Substitution.
McAllister. That's Chiesa. Now looking to orchestrate a counter, and he's surging through.
There will be
A delicate chip through. Can he finish? And he seemed certain to get the sixth. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. He's got away. He came in hard, very hard. Now the finish! Oh, denied at the last. Robertson goes short. A lot of space. Elliott! And that has been knocked clear. And that's it. Well, the players and the coaches have plenty to think about here. A disappointing outing, and they collect nothing for it. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then it all went downhill.
So that's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and good afternoon all. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football to which we look forward immensely. It's hardly a surprise that everybody has come here in their droves, this being a fixture that has received so much coverage in the days leading up to it. And it's good to see that we have a good contingent of visiting fans by the look of it too. The atmosphere is amicable, the conditions do bring out the best in everyone. It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
More and more pressure on the ball here. And it's Muller. And that's it. It's Muller! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Timo Werner. He's quick and direct, Peter. Loves to play on the shoulder of the last defender, and he's always looking to make that run in behind. I think having someone like that up front makes the opposition defences think...
And the finish! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Tottenham didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now?
Number 25.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Muller. Now the finish! Kulusevski. Newcastle making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
It's been a super start. They've made their intentions clear and they've backed them up.
And the shot! And he hits the net. And they're at it again in double quick time. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Newcastle take a 2-goal lead and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Muller. He's had a shot! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Johnson! Rising over the bar.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Carvajal. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Modric. For Conte. That has been slung wide. Bruno Fernandes. Played out to the right. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He's got away. Bruno Fernandes. And here's the chance to counter. Bruno Fernandes has created one goal already. Muller. Shapes to shoot! Now that was quite some save.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
And we have our very first corner. Modric plays it short. Now there's a fine ball. And it's Conte. Caicedo. Ansu Fati. Decent hit! And how did he not make it four?
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Corner number 2 then. Modric with the short one. Chooses to go back. Now it's Bruno. He's had a hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Caicedo. There will be a throw-in. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Kulusevski, and he's had it nicked away. Newcastle looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 40. Real chance! He's scored! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Muller. Modric. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Muller.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Showing great feet there. Maddison. And he's been shifted off it. Well, that is one way to stop him.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Bentancur really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Yeah, I think a first-half performance that showed attack being the best form of defence. If they're in the face of the opposition that much, then there's little they can do in return, and I'm not sure how long they can keep the intensity and the tempo up, but it certainly paid off so far.
Newcastle utterly dominant in the first 45 minutes, scoring at will. Here we go again then. Changes made by neither side from what we understand. Digne. Upamecano, pressing high and with purpose. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Muller. Now it's Ansu Fati. It's Modric! Loose ball now, and there's a chase onto it. He's going for goal! Oh, that is outstanding! A finish of true class! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
Newcastle totally rampant here. Digne. And Caicedo. Conte. And it's Muller. Bruno Fernandes. Out to the right. That is good alertness. Bentancur. Now Van de Ven. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Muller. Now it's Ansu Fati. The defence opting here for strength in numbers.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Caicedo. Muller being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
He's having a go!
For this match was
Oh, denied at the last.
71,550.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
Newcastle have their third corner. They've played it short. Digne. And they're quick to press. And now they can spring out of defence. Muller. Kulusevski. Johnson. And he's managed to get free. Caicedo. To Bruno Fernandes.